Hi guys, this is Kunal here, your international trade expert, and today we are going to discuss about a very important topic. A lot of you guys have been commenting us, asking us to make a video on the topic called exports of pharmaceuticals from India. So today we'll discuss in detail what are the things to consider, what are the documentation procedures, and in which area can you export pharmaceuticals.
For latest updates, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon.
Before we dig into the exports of pharmaceutical, let's understand the position of India in the global pharmaceutical industry. Now, India is the largest provider of generic medicines in the world. It has a share of 20% in the global supply volume and 60% in the global vaccine supplies. India ranks third in the number of volume when considered about pharmaceuticals. Now, pharmaceuticals has a lot of products. When we talk about drug formulation and biologicals, they take up to 77% of the total exports from India. And then 19% of the exports come from bulk drugs and intermediaries. 2% of our total export is of surgicals, and remaining 2% is of Ayush and herbal pharmaceuticals. So this is the complete breakup of the different type of products that India exports globally. It is worth to note here that India has the highest number of USFDA approved and compliant companies outside USA. About 8 of the 20 global generic companies are from India. And over 55% of the export is into highly regulated market. So what that means is the quality of the products made in India, the pharmaceutical product, is extremely high. That's why we are able to sell majority of our medicines into highly regulated market where the norms are very strict. Now, as the country is the biggest vaccine exporter, about 65 to 70% of the vaccine requirement of World Health Organization is supplied from India. Now, if we take a look at the growth chart of the exports from India, that in the year of 2016 and 2017, the total export was 16.79 billion worth of pharmaceuticals, while in 21-22, the total export has been risen to $24.62 billion. Now, that is a very astronomical rise considering the sector is so much regulated. Now, when we are talking about the growth of the export, it is vital to know that which countries take up the majority products from India. So from this chart, you can clearly see that USA is the #1 country which import medicines from India, and approximately 29% of our total exports goes to USA, followed by United Kingdom, which takes up roughly about 3%, and followed by Russia, which roughly takes around 2.5%. Now, this was before the Russia-Ukraine war, so we do not have the present scenario data, but as for the last year data, Russia was our third biggest importer. And then we have many African countries also who are importing goods from India, like South Africa, Nigeria, and also with that we have Brazil, Germany, France, and other countries. So moreover, it can be said that majority of the developed and the first world countries do import medicines from India. Now, this is a large market, and I'm pretty sure you guys also want to take a pie out of it and want to grow your export business into pharmaceutical sectors. So for that, we need to understand what are the documentation requirements here. So first of all, we need to fulfill the basic export-import document needs like registering a company, getting a IEC code, getting your bank account, and getting the HS code of the product. Now, other than that, for pharmaceutical, we need a RCMC. Now, if you do not know what RCMC is, check out this video. The link is given into description. So here you will understand what registration cum membership certificate is. Now, it is issued by EPC, which are called Export Promotion Councils, and the Export Promotion Council for pharma products is PharmExcel. I have given the website of PharmExcel in the description. You can check it out also. Now, as we know that the pharmaceutical is a very regulated sector, so we also need WHO and GMP certificate. Now, this you can get it from DGFT. Now, it is a little bit lengthy process, but it is a compulsory one. Now, in case if you are thinking that I am a merchant trader, I do not have my own premises, I am going to get the medicines manufactured from somebody else. In that case, you need to use their WHO and GMP certificate for exports. Now, besides this, for exporting medicines, you need to create a dossier also. Now, this dossier would contain the complete details of the medicine, product details, approved generic name, strength per dosage, dosage form, visual description of the medicine, details regarding the packaging, as well as the list of countries where this medicine is approved, rejected, or withdrawn. Along with this, you will also need to show a list of all active pharmaceutical ingredients, as well as the site where it was manufactured and the method used into making of this medicine. With this, you also need to provide reports for stability testing, efficacy, and safety of the medicine. Now here it is important to mention that the list of documents I have given is from the Indian point of view. Now if somebody from America is importing, America might have need for different licenses. They might ask you for more certification. So this totally depends upon country to country. Which country are you trying to export to and what rules those country has in consideration with the medicine you are exporting there. Now one of the most regulated market of the world is obviously United States of America, and there in order to export medicine you need approval of FDA. Rules of FDA are very strict and they must be complied with. If you have a FDA approval, you can be rest assured that you can almost export it to any country of the world. Now smaller countries which do not have their own regulatory agencies, they directly use the FDA approval. So what they will say to you that if you are FDA approved, then also you can export it to our country. So in this case, FDA also works as a proxy certification agencies for many countries other than USA. If you enter into the business of exporting pharmaceuticals from India to other country, what are you supposed to gain? So here I might tell you that it is a very simple basic economics of demand and supply. For example, if we talk about the African nations, there the demand is very high and the supply is very low. So you can get higher prices for the same product, maybe 5x, 10x. Now this totally depends upon the demand as well as the type of product that you are selling. The more rare the product is, the more life-saving the product is, the higher the value you will get offer. Now on the other hand, if you are exporting to the developed countries like European Union, Japan, America, then in that case the competition is very tough, as we already saw that majority of the Indian exports are done to USA. So there you might not get high margins, but you will definitely get good volumes. Now normally on this channel, whenever we talk about export and import, we generally talk about the ships, how to export via sea. But in the case of medicines, unless and until it is a very large order, which will be a very rare event, you will most likely be using air cargo transportation method. Now in this method, basically you will also be choosing door-to-door delivery, whereby we send the medicines in courier mode and these are delivered to the doorstep of our buyer. If you want to really learn more about the air cargo, how it's done, how you can participate in it, how you can use it for your business, or maybe you want to start your career into air cargo operations, then you can definitely check out our 6-month course of Air Cargo Executive, wherein we not only teach you the theory, we also give you the field experience and provide you internship. To know more about this course, you can visit our website www.jbsacademy.com. Before we close this video, I'll give you my advice, my take on exporting pharmaceuticals from India. You should definitely not rush into exporting pharmaceutical products from India, and especially when you are a merchant trader, because when you are buying the products from somebody else and selling it to someone else, there is a high risk of quality, and in case the quality deteriorates or the product is not up to the standard, you can be held responsible. Also, you will need to use the WHO or GMP certificate of the manufacturer, which in India they are highly unlikely to share. They will just say to you, give us your client details, we'll pay you commission and we'll deal directly. Now besides it is very important that you should know that medicines cannot be repacked, relabeled as per the government rules. Basically the one who is manufacturing the medicines, his packing will be there, and once your buyer gets to know about the manufacturer, he will cut you off and directly deal with the exporter, and this again damages your business prospect. Also, you might have noticed that many medicines have a label called for sale in India only. Now exporting this type of medicine is not allowed. It is a criminal offense. All in all, if you have proper knowledge about medicines, you have a reliable manufacturer or supplier, and as far as you are dealing with general medicines, herbals and Ayurvedic medicines, you should definitely try out exporting these products. This is a very good opportunity. It brings in a lot of money, but utmost caution and care is needed at every step. Well guys, if you found this video to be knowledgeable, then please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and also share this video with your friends.
For detailed learning of all logistics subjects, visit www.logiveda.com.